100 Halls Short Story Bundle Volume 1 by Thomas K. Carpenter. Enjoy these 5 short stories set in the 100 Halls universe. This is a digitally narrated audiobook. Nadia's Triumph, a 100 Halls short story. The greatest magics occur at the precipice of life and death, said patron Malden Anterist to a roomful of coterie students on their first day of the new year. The words hung in the air, poignant and indecipherable, just the way Nadia knew that Malden liked it. The students around her shifted in their seats, uncomfortable with the ambiguity, while Nadia let a light smirk rise to her lips. Under normal circumstances, a man who looked like Malden Anterist would have been unremarkable. He had an ordinary face with a just-so nose. He stood an average height, was within the standard weight, not too fit but not even remotely chubby. Even his hair was a typical brown, not even artfully tinged with grey to make him appear wiser. But within him was a spark that burned so bright Nadia had seen celebrities fumble their words when they met him. His gestures signified a strength of purpose, a clarity of vision. Even the barest arching of the eyebrow contained multitudes. A sharp elbow found her ribs as her younger sister, Alison, a first-year student at the coterie of majors who was seated next to her, whispered, "Is he always like this?" As Malden continued to lecture at the head of the auditorium about the limits of magic, Nadia cupped her hand over her mouth and replied, "He makes these grand statements to keep the illusion up that he's all-powerful, dangerous even, but don't let that fool you. He actually cares." Alison sat up taller, scrutinizing the head of the magical hall. Nadia knew what her sister was thinking. Could the head of the most powerful hall in Invictus really have a soft heart? It had taken a lot of convincing to get her to join coterie, rather than Arcanium or Animalians. Either one might have been a better fit on the surface, but Nadia knew that this hall would get the best from her sister, as it had for her. When patron Malden asked for questions, a first-year's hand went up in back, a girl with an afro and freckles. "I heard that head patron Invictus is missing. Is that true?" she asked. Nadia sat taller. The rumor had reached her during the summer break, but she'd blown it off at the time. That those rumors had persisted was worrisome to say the least. Patron Malden cocked a smile. "Head patron Invictus has lived for a very long time. I doubt there's anything alive that can kill him." "But no one has seen him since earlier this year," said the first year. "True. But he frequently disappears on important missions that only he..."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?